All right, when it comes to PPF, I think there's a ton of different options, which makes it very confusing. So we're gonna try to simplify it a little bit here. I chose Platinum PPF, and the reason why I chose it is it was already on the car, and I was so shocked that I couldn't see any of the texturing, right? The orange peel, however you wanna describe it, it looked absolutely stunning. And I said, what's on here? And so the backstory is, this is what was on there, I'm replacing it on there. The second reason why I chose it is, this gives me the option to be able to put my own coating on there. Obviously, I make ammo products, so on and so forth. I wanna put my own coating, I wanna put waxes on there. I like that autonomy. And so this is the perfect option for me. So with that being said, I wanted to ask you, like, where does it all come into play here? And so you were nice enough to make this little chart here. So if somebody walks in and they want PPF, what are the 3 main options that they can get?
Right, perfect. So we have a good, better, best option, so to speak, right? So we're gonna start off with our entry-level PPF, which is gonna give you a 5-year warranty, giving you that self-heal technology, also giving you that clarity that you
The same clarity as mine.
Same clarity as your Platinum. We bump up to obviously your Platinum, which you get that opportunity for an increased warranty, better stain resistance with a more hydrophobic top coat.
But the same clarity. I am militant about the clarity. I mean, I do all this work on the car. I want it to stay looking good afterwards. All right, so if I jump up, now what are the benefits of Valor?
Now we're increasing everything, okay? Now we're moving to better stain resistance, more hydrophobicity, utilizing our Tetra Shield technology, which is gonna improve your clarity and overall give you a much better high-performing PPF. Now, with the Valor PPF, you think about with your opportunity to put Platinum and then put your own ceramic coatings while still maintaining your warranty. Valor gives that all-in-one performance.
I don't want to put a coating on it. I don't want to maintain it like you, Larry. I just want to put it on and move on with my life kind of thing. That's the perfect option. Absolutely. So anyways, I wanted to give you a little bit of behind the scenes as to why I chose what I chose and how it kind of fits in the spectrum of all the PPFs that are available.
This is just a final pass. The car has been fully prepped and ready to go. We are about to install the film, so we want to make sure there's no dust or anything on there, because we are about to lay this film on here. You good, Dustin?
What are the 2 different ones?
The one is a slip and one is a tack. The slip will allow the film to kind of move around without sticking to the panel, and the tack is what's actually going to lock it down to the panel so it doesn't move. You want it to slip to prevent leaving marks in the film. So get that.
What's this one again?
What I'm doing?
Yeah.
Basically just flushing the edges out with hot water. Flushing all the slip and the tack.
Oh, so now it's going to tag. Now it's going to stick. That's awesome. You just said there's a dry spot. What does that mean? Is that little dot you mean?
So like right here, there's a little bit of a dry spot in between my 2 fingers.
What does that mean?
So we've pushed the water away and we've got the adhesive is stuck to the paint.
And we don't want that.
We don't want that yet. So in order to keep it all clear looking, we want to have this floating until we squeegee it all out, and that will keep all those marks away.
And the reason it stuck was just there wasn't enough of this in there?
It was because we was doing a really hard stretch across here. This is probably where I had one of my hands planted. So, let's see.
You like it?
Justin, where's that pre-cut cord pad?
It's on a boiler.
Yeah. Okay.
Or here. Might be it here.
So how many of these bras did you put on? There's the paint protection before you got it knowing what you're like. Would you have to have done like 1,000 of these or something? Like, what's the learning curve?
This is my next learning curve. Basically, this every year, auto manufacturers probably hire some PPF guy that was fired and make it hard for us. Everything's becoming more aerodynamic, so the cars are becoming more bulbous and kind of like very round. So it's, I mean, to be versed is like you really have to discipline yourself. Like there's a lot of guys that I've, including myself, that work at a tint shop, and I would do like 1 or 2 a week, 1 or 2 a month. and you just don't get the memory of it. So it's like, if you really want to do it, you gotta like make sure you force yourself to do it, because you'll never get good at it. You have to stay sharp on it. So I'd say a few years, but also I think like I said earlier, Dustin and I, we've been doing it so long. We worked with really difficult film that made us better. I think that the film back then, like 20 years ago, did not stretch at all. And the technology definitely comes across, comes along.
When a hair or a fiber gets caught under the film, which is relatively common, this tool can quickly grab it and pull it away from the adhesive without damaging the film or the adhesive in the process. That slip agent isn't on there anymore?
Right, I'm blowing it off with this little air tool right here.
That's
just a keyboard duster.
Ah, that's neat, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, at this point, we're rounding third on the PPF project here, and we're working on the bumper, and I wanted to show you a really cool example. I put a little piece of what we're using on the rest of the car here. There's nothing here, so it's unprotected, meaning it's the original paint, and then just traditional clear bra over here. Now, the goal is to sort of demonstrate or to show you that there is a massive difference when it comes to orange peel, and that orange peel can really affect the overall finish. So if you think about it from a detailing perspective, I spent hours and days polishing it. It is absolutely perfect. And then immediately I want to put protection on it, so it sort of like encapsulates all that work I just did. But in that process, if I put something on there that has orange peel, it's actually going to diminish or degrade all the work I just did. So I'm going to pull the camera in. It's a very, very tiny little camera to show you the difference of this side over here, what we're doing on the rest of the car. The orange peel is matching. So it's actually texture matching, so that you can't really see a difference between the two of them. And I can really prove that once I'll pull a bigger camera in and get close. This side over here, you can actually see there's more orange peel, there's more waviness in it compared to the original paint underneath. So essentially I'm putting protection on, which is great, but I'm doing it and then sort of kind of diminishing all the work I just did, and it's not looking as good. So this is a perfect example of why I freaked out, and quite frankly, why I didn't see that the clear bra was on there. I just had never seen one that was that close. That doesn't mean that there isn't any texture or any orange peel in there. It's that it was matching the paint, so I couldn't see a difference in it. It wasn't adding more like traditionally I'm sort of used to. So that's why I kind of freaked out and why we're doing the entire car in this particular film. Oh yeah, that's the best shot of the day right there. I was sitting on that one spot for like 5 minutes waiting for you to do that. That was awesome.